This is it. This is the last episode that I'm uploading right before the new year. And if you've been with me for episodes 1 through 4, then you already know this journey wasn't about fixing yourself or forcing a glow up. It was about understanding the truth. You have becoming the person that you were always meant to be this entire time. Not an overnight reinvention, not a quick fix, not a quick glow up, but the realization that the person that you've been working towards slowly, gently, quietly is already here. This is where the vision gets clearer. For me, her is the woman who wakes up in her home feeling calm and at peace. It's the person who treats her body with kindness and nourishment, who creates content with clarity and confidence. The person who makes decisions based on alignment and ease, who finally feels like she belongs in her own life. And as the year comes to a close, I can feel myself stepping into her more and more. And through those tiny habits, those gentle redirections, and the identity level choices that compound over time, I am so excited to see what my life looks like this time next year. And I want you to know, I want you to leave this with this: becoming the person that you were always meant to be, your higher self. It's not a one-time thing, it's an embodiment. It's practicing the version of you that you see yourself being over and over and over again until you are that person. It simply becomes your default way of being. And there's something truly magical about doing this right now at the end of the year, leaving your old identity behind and stepping into your new identity with gratitude, with intention, with aligned, knowing your full potential, knowing what you're capable of. And of course, I'm going to leave you with some homework. We are going to write a 2026 identity script. You're going to write it as if you're writing from December 29th, 2026. You're going to write a letter to yourself describing how your 2026 went, okay? And you're going to say everything that you wanted to manifest as if it actually did manifest. So if I was writing this letter to myself, I would say, you were such a success with content creation this year. You worked with so many brands that you absolutely love. You were able to create multiple streams of income for yourself. This, that, and a third, right? That's what you want to do. You want to write a letter as if you're writing it from today's date a year from now to past you, so that past you knows what happened in 2026. Write it in present tense, speak it into existence, feel the emotions of that feeling as you're writing it, and watch how strong that intention is going to be. And if you're writing it on pen and paper, fold it up and keep it somewhere safe. And I encourage you to not read it until next year. Number 2, I want you to choose your becoming ritual. This is something that you're going to do every day, whether that's 2 to 3 new habits that you're going to be implementing, but something that you're going to do every single day that your higher self would do. You're going to implement habits from your higher self. What would she, he, they be doing? What kind of habits do they do? You're going to implement some of those into your daily routine. 2 to 3 new habits. Nothing crazy. You're going to add them onto the micro habits that we had you add last week. Remember, we're building this version of you. Third thing I want you to do, I want you to ask yourself at least once a day, when you are trying to decide what to do, when you're worried about whether you should work out or not, when you're contemplating on what to eat and you're questioning whether you should go to that fast food restaurant, I want you to ask yourself, what would my higher self do right now? And I want you to make a decision based on what that version of you would do. Act accordingly, even if it's just the smallest shift. And the last thing that I want you to do is I want you to commit to your new version. That letter that you wrote to yourself, the script that you wrote to yourself, you're going to sign it. And at the end, the very end, give yourself some room and you're going to write, I am committing to this version of me. This is going to tell the universe that you are ready, that you are willing, that you are committed. This is the last episode of this series. The end of one version of you and the beginning of another. When the clock turns and the year changes, you won't be starting from scratch. You will be stepping into the identity that you've been quietly building all along. I just want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking this journey with me. Thank you for listening, for participating, for all of your likes, for your comments, for your subscribes. I am very excited for the new year and the content that I'm going to be putting out for the new year. I have been consistent for the last 5 weeks. This will be my 5th video. Every week for the last 5 weeks on a Monday, I've been uploading and I'm so excited about that. I am a content creator. I don't care if I have 40 subscribers. I'm a content creator. Anyway, I'm excited for the content that I will be uploading next year. We're going to talk everything spirituality, human, metaphysics, the multiverse, everything that you can think of. We're going to be talking about it. And of course, it all circles back to you and how you can apply it to your life and how you can use it to better yourself, to be the best version of yourself, but in an aligned and peaceful, calm, soft way. No pressure, no hustle, nothing like that. We just want to be who we've always been meant to be. I can't wait to see who you become. See you in the next one.